Right. So we're going to be going over this high school project called Save the Beach. This is a PBL video experience. So some basics about this video. There was high schoolers, specifically 11th graders, taking a biology class and a humanities class. Their goal was to test the water of their local beaches to inform the general public about the state of their water. And they were trying to answer the question of how their actions affect the environment. So, like I said, these students wanted to learn about the quality of their local beaches to inform the public. They collected water samples and tested them for E. coli, coliform, and enterococci. Once they had an understanding of the state of the water, they began wondering what could be done to help. They summarized all of their findings in diverse presentations, including photo calendars, movies, websites, and a lot of other things. So in this video, you actually don't really see a lot of the teacher working. I'm sure that they participated a lot in helping the students know what to include, what to look for. I'm sure they did a lot of the actual testing of the water as well. But there was plenty of group work. Almost everything was in groups. The students were seen going off to pick their own beaches in a group, testing the water, collecting material, and then their presentations were also done in groups because they were all such hefty presentations that required a lot of written work, which they all were able to display at the end of this video in their exhibition fair, which was open to the general public. And they were actually able to sell the photo calendars that they made and just educate more. I would say that the lesson was very effective. The students became very engaged in the material, in having to go out and personally collect the material and learning about the effects of something that they care about, which is their own local beaches. They were definitely engaged in the biological content of the class, as well as considering how their actions affected their environment around them. So all of the questions were not only answered, but also personally significant to all of them. The only thing that I disliked with this lesson was the possibility of people who are physically disabled being excluded, just in that they wouldn't be able to go out and physically collect samples, although there is plenty of work to be done when it came to the creative projects, so it's not really too much of a concern. Finally, this project really helped as they were able to use the things they were using in the biology class and see how they can be used in the real world. The only barrier I can really think of implementing this into my classroom would just be proximity to a beach, but of course there are rivers. So the same project could be repeated in different ways. Although in this video, a lot of their focus was about being able to enjoy their beaches, which we definitely don't do in the Mississippi River. The benefits of the student just include just the creativity. I thought it was really amazing to see the different kinds of projects that they were making. And benefits to the teacher, they honestly, I'm like I said before, I'm sure they were assisted a lot in the actual experimenting, but for most of it, I think they were just able to be inspired by the students' own like work ethic and creativity and just did everything they could to assist.